The sound of a gentle breeze rustling through leaves, then a sudden, sharp intake of breath. The forest was dark, the air chillingly cold. A young girl named Ilara opened her eyes, her mind a blank slate. She didn't know where she was or how she got here. Towering trees formed a cage around her, their branches clawing at the sky. A strange, thick fog clung to the ground, making the forest feel like a living, breathing entity. The leaves shivered, though no wind stirred. Ilara pushed herself up, a dull ache throbbing in her head. Her heart hammered against her ribs. She whispered, her voice barely a sound. "Hello? Is anyone here?" Only the distant caw of crows answered. Her clothes were torn, caked with dirt. No bag, no food, no water. A wave of weakness washed over her. She was utterly alone. The silence of the forest was deafening, too silent. Then, crunch, the sound of a footstep. Ilara froze, her head snapping left, then right. Nothing, but an unnerving feeling prickled her skin, the feeling of being watched. Crunch, closer this time. Her breathing grew shallow and fast. "Who's there?" she called out, her voice trembling. The silence that followed was heavy with menace. She stumbled backward, a twig snapping loudly under her foot, the sound echoing through the trees. And then, from the inky blackness, two glowing eyes appeared. Pure terror seized her. She tried to scream, but her throat was tight, the sound strangled in her lungs. The eyes drifted closer, revealing a massive shadow. A beast, a wolf. It stepped out of the fog, its fur as black as a starless night, its teeth gleaming like polished bone. Its eyes burned like embers. Ilara gasped. This was no ordinary wolf. Its head was level with her chest, its powerful claws digging into the earth like knives. She took a single step back. A low, guttural growl rumbled from its chest, a vibration she felt deep in her bones. "Please, don't hurt me," she pleaded. The wolf padded closer, its breath hot and smoky. This was it. This was the end. But the attack never came. It stopped right before her, lowered its great head, and in a deep, gravelly voice it spoke. "You should not be here, human." Ilara's eyes widened in disbelief. She had to be dreaming. A talking wolf? Impossible. Did you just talk?" she stammered. The wolf's eyes glowed brighter. "Yes, and you must listen. This forest is not safe for you. The dragons are coming. If they find you, you will not survive." She shook her head, shock turning to denial. "Dragons? What are you saying? Dragons aren't real." The wolf growled again, not in anger, but as a dire warning. "Do not doubt me, girl. I can smell them already. The sky will burn tonight." Ilara's knees felt weak. Dragons? Talking wolves? What was happening? The wolf turned its head, its ears twitching, listening to something far beyond her senses. The whole forest seemed to hold its breath. Then, from the distance, a deep, earth-shattering roar ripped through the air. "Roar!" The sound vibrated through the trees, the ground, her very soul. Birds exploded from the branches in a panicked flurry. What was that?" she whispered, her voice choked with fear. The wolf's voice was low and heavy. "That was a dragon. It has found your scent. We must move." The wolf whipped its head back toward her, its eyes burning into hers. "Home does not exist for you anymore. The forest has claimed you. Now you must decide. Follow me or die where you stand." Tears welled in her eyes. She didn't trust this creature, but the alternative, the thing that made that sound, was unthinkable. Her hands shook uncontrollably. Looking into the wolf's hypnotic, glowing eyes, she asked, "If I follow you, will you protect me?" The wolf didn't blink. "I will try, but the dragons are strong. Stronger than you can imagine." Ilara closed her eyes, a fleeting image of her old life flashing behind them. She had to survive. She needed answers. Slowly, she gave a single, decisive nod. Okay, I'll follow you. The wolf turned and melted into the shadows. Alara hesitated for only a second before taking one step, then another, her heart pounding a frantic rhythm. Behind them, the roar came again, closer, louder. Roar! The world shook. Alara glanced up through the canopy and saw it, a colossal shadow with wings, blotting out the stars. Her mouth went dry. The wolf growled softly, a command. Do not stop. If you want to live, keep walking. And so she did. She forced her legs forward, following the dark guardian into the endless night, her heart a leaden weight in her chest. Somewhere above, a vast and ancient power was watching, waiting. Alara knew with chilling certainty her life would never be the same again. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. If you're as captivated as I am and want to find out what happens to Alara, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. You won't want to miss the next chapter.